So on my day off, she say I'm the only one that can get it wet. I know that she fine, but I listen to that shit. And honestly, I just want some hit. I need you doing more and saying less. I'm about to run up a check, just having fun on flex. I need a new bitch.
It's your boy, my high floating, always smoking, never choking, but continuously toking. And yeah, this one, I'm just coming to hang out with you for a minute. I got super turned last night. If y'all didn't see the live and whatnot, it was short. I think I went live twice for like 15 minutes a piece on both of them, but there's a whole lot of the night that I did not record. Long story short, I drank way too much. I mixed way too many different things, and yeah, I'm just been fucking dead all day. I feel like shit. So I was like, you know what? We about to just hop on the camera, smoke this blunt, maybe do just a little get to know my high time. You feel me? So that's what it is. If you're not interested in this kind of content or whatever, you know what I'm saying? There's over 200 reaction videos to all sorts of music and other things, little funny videos and whatnot. Go find one, support the channel in that regard. Continue to watch, share, support, you know what I'm saying? Watch the commercials or the ads or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Help the channel grow because that's how that's going to be a big, you know what I'm saying, part of us being able to do the cool things that we have planned for this channel is being, you know, allowed to take what the channel brings in and do more with it, you know what I'm saying? So y'all know how it goes, you know what I'm saying? We're all accustomed to how YouTube works and how all that nonsense. So support the channel so we can do even doper shit, improve the content, do even crazier, more crazy content, you know what I'm saying? Because I like to turn up, I like to get out there, I want to travel, I want to get out and meet you guys, do all that good stuff. So you know what I'm saying, we gotta get there, you know what I mean? So but yeah, man, I'm sitting here smoking on some lavender. It's a little bleeze. Just something to. I've just been spinning all day, man. I've been feeling like shit. But anyways, I figured I want to get on here and talk to you guys a little story. There was a video that I did the other day, where I had mentioned something about a situation I was going through before I had my first kid. And I just figured, well, shit, since I didn't really have, like, I wasn't really in the mood to get hyped, you know what I'm saying? I just was so drained. I was like, fuck it, that's a perfect opportunity to do a story time or something. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm high, 26, I'm a father of 3, 2 which are my actual biological kids, with 2 separate women. My oldest, which is why I say I have 3, she's tatted, the A is right here on my neck. Her name's Alana, and it's my baby. I've helped raise that girl since she was like 2. Been in her life since she was like 2, and she's about to be 8. I love her to death. She calls me dad. I call her daughter. You know what I'm saying? We don't put any of that step nonsense shit on it because blood wouldn't make that girl any more my kid because she already is just like me. People say she looks like me and everything. So, but 26, father of 3. I'm a Gemini. Grew up with anger issues. You know what I'm saying? Bunch of crazy shit. But I say all that to basically lead into when I was 18. So actually I was just about to be 19. I was just about to be 19 actually. So I moved out of my mom's house when I was 18, like 3 weeks after I turned 18. I had a job. I was doing extracurricular activities to make extra money, do what I needed to do. At this time, I was with my first baby mother, and you know everything was good. We were rocking. We had a roommate. We were staying in this apartment in Thornton, which is like a nicer little town right outside of Denver. or city, whatever, county. And we ended up getting kicked out because of smoking too much weed in the apartment. I was on the bottom floor like a dummy, not realizing, well, not taking the time to really think that through when I was like, I want the bottom floor because I don't want to take nothing upstairs and blah, blah. But not remembering that I like to smoke big weed. And my neighbors started complaining way too much, like damn near every neighbor in the building. So we got kicked out of there. And at this time, I had already been with this girl for, let's say, like 2.5 years, 2 years or something at this point. And before I moved out of my mom's, she was living with me at my mom's for maybe about a year, right? Our senior year. And when we got kicked out of the apartment, my mom was like, you can come back, son, but she ain't coming back with you. And me, at the time, just being like super hard-headed, stubborn, not understanding, the situation I was about to put myself into, and just out of pride and feeling like I just needed to stay by her in a time of need, because she didn't really have anywhere else to go. She didn't have anything to go back to. That's hence she was living with me since our senior year in high school. So we ended up going and staying with my grandfather, the one that I've told you guys before on other lives that I don't mesh with too much. I don't talk to him no more. It's my dad's real dad. And basically, for this year, because he didn't have anywhere to go, right? He was living in a shop. Dead ass. He was living in a shop, just like an old garage, like an old car garage that he had converted into like a clothing store, slash little like smoking accessory store. And I just lived in a van with my girlfriend, who ended up becoming my first baby mama. And I remember when me and her were getting fed up with each other, like to that point where we're just like, I'm done with you. I'm done with you. You know what I'm saying? It was mutual. I was like, you know what? We need to start planning our exits. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna plan to go back to my mom's. You need to figure out where you're going, and in the meantime, like we need to stop. You know what I'm saying? Doing all the stuff that we're doing. And she was like, all right, cool. So she went to go get birth control, and in the process, she found out she was pregnant, and that was a big wake up call. Big wake up call. And from that day, I started basically just getting on her, like, yo, we gotta, like, basically telling her what she needs to do to help herself, you know what I'm saying, and to help me. I found me another job that, was paying more, did what I had to do, man. And the day that my daughter was born was the day that I never went back to that situation. I took everything, we left, you know what I'm saying. I went back to my mom's for like a couple weeks, did what I had to do. It might have even been like a month or whatever, but just did what I had to do. And yeah, man, we ended up getting an apartment. I ended up staying with her for another like year and a half. We were only together, no, probably like another 2 years, but we were only together for another year, like the first year of my daughter's life. We stayed together. But then the next year, we were separated. We just co-parented in the same house. Very interesting situation, but we made it work. And when that situation came to an end and we needed, you know what I'm saying, part ways, that's just kind of what happened, man. And, yeah. And then I can get into some more stuff. And yeah, but that was the interesting story. Like I lived in a van for a year. You know what I'm saying? Through a whole summer, a whole winter. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. I just had a mattress. It was an old like 88 Dodge Ram van. And it was crazy. I just had a mattress, had my old mattress in the back. We used to put blankets up and shit to fucking like keep all the heat in. We had a little like space here that we'd run the fucking cord. like a long ass extension cord from the shop into the van, plug a space heater in. It's crazy, man. It humbled me a lot. It taught me a lot about the value of hard work, of work ethic, of money, the value of a dollar. Because I have been making money, you know what I'm saying, for years up to that point, but I never had a bill. You know, I never had to put anything away. And I never had the guidance because, like I've told you guys before, my dad wasn't there. He was never around. He was in prison, you know, so in prison or in jail again, actually fighting a murder case. So it is, you know, I didn't have that guidance at a young age to teach me like, yo, this is what you should really be doing with your money. Like I had people who influenced me as a man, you know, that taught me how to like be a man, but I didn't have someone there every day like teaching me, you know what I'm saying, like really guiding me how to live life and manage my money and whatnot. So it was just one of them life situations that you go through that you look back on and you don't necessarily regret it, but you look back and you're like, dang, went through some shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, those types of things are what turn you into the person that you are today. You know what I'm saying? So I never stopped looking back and trying to continue to better the situation that I was in so that I could give my kids the best situation that they deserve. You know, because they didn't ask to be here. So they deserve every opportunity, every chance, everything that I could provide in this life for them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but that's just a little story time. Just had a little blunt. Like I said, I've been spinning and it was bad. It was a good night, but when all that shit hit you, bro, like, cause I fucked up. I started off drinking Hennessy all day, like probably like 2 or 3 or something. I was just sipping on this Hennessy bottle, and then my girl was like, "Yo, let's go out with my cousins. It's their birthday. Like, cool, let's do it." So I just started really drinking at that point. Finished up that bottle, and then when we got there, for whatever reason, I started mixing shit. That's where I fucked up. I started mixing shit. I started fucking. What I fucking feel like I got. Oh, it is. I kept seeing it in the camera. Got like a little piece of lint from like my pillow. There we go. Dread problems. But yeah, man. Crazy shit. I just was mixing too much. Got faded. And I just could not even like get myself up to do anything today. I was just so drained. But yeah, man, I love you guys. Always remember to live your life high, man. Honest, intelligent, genuine, humble, because that's what this is all about. If you like these little story times, you want to see more of them, you know, go ahead, let me know what's good, baby. Let me know what's good. Like I said, we trying to get some vlog situations worked out, because you guys are really loving seeing me and, you know, my girl together and stuff. And she really likes to do the reactions, but she's really definitely more into this whole idea of the vlogging. She wants to get into that. So, yeah, we're gonna work that out. We're gonna work it out. You know what I'm saying? Make that shit happen. But yeah, man. Always remember to live life high, man. Honest, intelligent, genuine, humble. Look yourself in the mirror and ask, are you living that way? Peace.
I won't tell nobody. I won't tell nobody. I hear you talking when you sleeping, yeah. I know all your secrets, yeah. I know all your demons, yeah. I won't tell nobody. I won't tell nobody. I hear you talking when you sleeping, yeah. I know all your secrets, yeah. I know all your demons, yeah. My God, why you always worry about what I got? Girl, you're so insecure, it's my fault. Every time we fall now, it's in the dark. I don't have no energy, you are not my enemy. I know that you're really not the person you pretend to be. I cannot let the shit that you say get to me. You cannot run game on me, I am who invented it. I thought